Hello, and thank you very much for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I can keep your interest. In my last video, I did a fantasy, what if the Beatles did another album? What would that have sounded like? And, it's just a bit of fun. Some of you took it way too seriously, if I'm honest. Actually, I'm joking. For the most part, it was fun. Even the people that kind of went, I think you'll find that this was a weird one that I got. I think you'll find, I'm paraphrasing, I think you'll find that the follow up album to Let It Be was actually Abbey Road. So don't. One person accused me of misleading. They said I was misleading younger people that didn't know. And, I know that Abbey Road followed Let It Be, but not in release dates. So Let It Be was released last. So it doesn't matter what we know, does it? I mean, on my shelf, Abbey Road is after Let It Be. It's not the way it was released, was it? Some of you disagreed that they would have released two albums in 1970, which is what my fantasy was all about. That they see, let it to me, Let It Be was in the can, done. They hadn't worked on anything, and if they were going to do another album, I reckon in 1970 they would have released two albums. I'm thinking December. It's a fantasy, so I'm not wrong. You're not wrong. It's a fantasy. Some of you said that maybe they would have released solo albums in 1970. That's a good point. Maybe they would have, but that's not what I was doing here. So yeah, sorry. I've already updated my Beatles 70 album mainly because I thought it was too short, and I didn't have anywhere else to put Isn't It a Pity, really. So for those of you that didn't watch the 20-minute plus video of me just trying to figure it all out, I realise it was boring. I do apologise, but thank you for those that watched it. Here is my Beatles Instant Karma 1970 album. First song, Instant Karma. Let It Down, Every Night, Isolation, Junk, All Things Must Pass, What Is Life, Remember, Teddy Boy, Bye Bye Blackbird. Okay, so I chose that off of Sentimental Journey, a Ringo album. Some of you mentioned for Ringo, It Don't Come Easy. Great choice, but it wasn't released until 1971, and that's kind of what I'm sticking to. I'm sticking to release dates of these songs. I could argue, and I will argue, that they weren't ready until they were released. It's a thin argument. So I went with Bye Bye Blackbird off of Sentimental Journey just because it sounded the most Beatley thing that they do. I heard John singing along with it as well in my head. So yeah, who knows? But that's on there. And that was followed by Love, and then Maybe I'm Amazed. And now I have included Isn't It a Pity version 1. I think maybe they would reprise Hey Jude. I think they'd probably have a bit of fun with it. So it's on there. So my Beatles 71 album, this was hard, mainly because of Ram. I love every single song on Ram, so to have to lose them was actually quite hard for me. There's also another song that you will not believe I have not got on this album. Let's see if you notice. And I'm calling this album Imagine. I'm going to go with Imagine. Because it's a colossal song. It's such a colossal song, actually, that I've put it first. Quite a slow song to open an album with, but I don't know. I think if you got that in 71 and you just put it down, oh, there you go, and then that came on. Oh my god. Anyway, that's followed by Art of Dying, a bit more rock straight away to get you out of the imagineness. Don't know what I'm talking about. Then followed by It's So Hard, Monkberry Moon Delight, Another Day, Oh My Love, and Beware of Darkness. I think Beware of Darkness would ends that side, and then opening up side 2 with It Don't Come Easy by Ringo Starr. So it's there now. You see what I can do? It's 71. I can do that now. Bloody complaining. Followed by Uncle Albert Admiral Halsey. This next one will surprise you. Oh Yoko. I'll explain at the end. Dear Boy. How. I'd Have You Any Time by George Harrison and Bob Dylan. Should I be putting a Bob Dylan thing on the Beatles? Yeah, I did. And then ending with The Backseat of My Car. So I'll give you a few seconds to get angry about what I left out. Go on, take your time. Oh my God, how can you leave that out? Yes. So the big song I left out, which you're probably fuming about, is Jealous Guy. That will be on my 72 album. Guaranteed. That's going to be on my 72 album. Oh Yoko's on there because it's John needed a bright and breezy song on there. Jealous Guy, even though it's amazing, just wouldn't fit on there, to be honest. What in my fantasy, you could do it. You could do it probably fine, but for my fantasy 71 album, it didn't make it. Plus, I need it for 1972. Because Sometime in New York is not a good album. There's only 2 songs I really like off of it, and that is what they called Attica State and I'm not going to say it, but you know the one that could get me a ban on YouTube is Woman is the poop of the world. That song. It's a great song. I ain't saying it. So yeah, so that's why Jealous Guy's not on there. You'll see it in 72. So that's my selection. 14 songs, 51 minutes. That's good, isn't it? It's all right. I'm probably missing some of your favourite songs off there. I've probably included songs that you think, oh my God, why did you include it? Oh, Yoko. I can't justify everything. Going, yeah. Please do leave a comment. I do read them all, and I like the interactions that we're having. I've learnt some things from you guys, so that I love it. Just comment if you want to chat. If you want to chat, comment. If you've made it this far and you haven't already, please do subscribe, like the video, share the video. If you hate someone and you hate this video, send them this video because it will really piss them off. Let's do this together. As you have made it this far, this is the part of the video which nobody ever really gets to. So if you're still here, you're a true subscriber, and I'll be honest, a bit of a friend at this point. I don't have many friends. As I did before, we're going to play a game of Sweet or Meat. If you played this last time, the answer was sweet. For those of you who've got no idea what I'm going on about, it's a game that Ian Lee, a radio presenter in the UK, used to play called Sweet or Meat. And I will say a word and you tell me if you think I am saying the sweet, the candy, or the meat. So here goes. I will leave you with this. Thank you for watching so much. I really do appreciate it. I'll probably do a 1972 Beatles album, so look out for that. And you'll have the answer to this particular game of Sweet or Meat. Here we go. Am I saying the sweet or am I saying the meat? Here goes. Are you ready? Mince. See you next time.